That's not the right screen, oh no. Hi! Hello, Side-Eye! Last time I had a very deep voice, that's that's the other one. That's the other me. But I hope you're doing well. We're here playing Mystery Dungeon today. Well, this is actually a suggestion from someone on my Discord server. Because I said, oh, I want to stream, but I don't know what. So here we are. So, unless I'm mistaken, last we left off, we were on the run from the law. And I do believe that is still the case. Chat and I are on the run from the law. So let's keep going. I love they make the whole spiel about like the weather detail, and then chat turns off the weather anyway. Slowly remembering. Chat, calm down! Have I ever played Elden Ring? I have. I've been doing a playthrough of it recently. Like at least personally. I'm not good enough at it, like to do it on stream, and I feel like if I did it on stream, it would ultimately just devolve into me doing a bunch of grinding. But yeah, I would absolutely love to play Elden Ring. Well, I do like playing Elden Ring, I should say. Chat, calm down! Oh my god! Chat's going insane right now. I'm going insane for different reasons. Haha! Well, don't tell me it was just like 2 floors until the boss. Are we opening up with a boss fight we could have ended the last Mystery Dungeon stream with? Calamity. Who's the boss here? Is it gonna be Entei, do you think? That actually reminds me, there was the, in the Pokemon anime, like every other title for the anime episodes, it was like a pun related to like what was happening in the episode, or like which Pokemon showed up, and one of the Entei episodes was called Entei at Your Own Risk, and I don't know why that is specifically stuck out to me, but it has. It's like a furnace getting roasted. Halt! I can hear the mountain screams. He's shrieking in pain. Someone is causing Mount Blaze to writhe in agony. Actually blame the first person they saw. Oh, brilliant. So consider the following. Where is it? Ah! Oh, it has agility. That's not good. No. No turn. Yeah! me when, Ah! Why does that do so much? Chat, you can do it! I believe! Ah! I'm back! Come on! Ah! He's back to normal speed! Alright, we can only survive one more of these. Ah! Blast seeds are too good! I believe it, I believe it. Chat would never lie, chat would never do anything mean. They certainly wouldn't bully someone. Chat's so cool! Oh my gosh! We should leave. I've heard that people don't really like the, storybook style, the art style for this game, and honestly, I couldn't disagree more. I absolutely love it. Like, I don't think any Pokemon game, main or spin-off is gonna top Explorers of Sky for me, but I really like the, storybook aesthetic. Ah! Aurora! My best Aurora? Aurora! Oh no, chat! Is that what you're looking for, Annie? Because I know Twitch doesn't like the usual version, so I try to avoid using that one just for safety's sake. What about Papa Arara? What do you mean by that? What do you mean Papa Arara? Rocket! Thank you, Rocket. I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good. We're playing some Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I got many voices. That's true, I do have a bunch of voices. Which one do you wanna hear, though? World of Snow! Do you want to hear the deeper one? Is that what you mean? Oh no, chat sneezing! Masculine D&D BVEG. Alright, hold on. Okay. I'm putting my hood on for this. And then... Absol! We love Absol! Absol's cool. Oh. Thank you, Ani. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Ani. It's good to see you, Rocket. It's good to see Side-Eye. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I hope you're all doing very well. I know I just said it. I absolutely love how this game looks. I love it so much. Look at it! Look at how pretty this game is! I also still need to do the, like the voice acting related stream. I need to figure out when I'm gonna do that. Thought those worlds was pretty cool, like the spin-off cartoon. Yeah! Doing good, fall into a magical girl trap? Oh no, which one? Was it a specific show or just a bunch of them? Alright, we're definitely ready now. Can we save here? Only save and go to menu. We're gonna continue! Frosty Forest! All the path ones, from my Mystery Dungeon experience, I know that all the path ones just kind of lead back to this area and then you feel like grinding. Which is not necessarily bad. Stop bullying chat! Stop bullying me! It's the one that maybe turn a monster into a magical, because reading up power of the animation in live 2D. Oh mean, if it makes you happy to work on it, that's very good. I wonder if they're gonna do the Pokemon World spin-offs. I haven't watched Pokemon at all. I hope they do. I hope they do. I really do. Hello, Mr. Music Gaming. Thank you for following. I don't know why the little thing didn't play, but thank you also for the head pat. Hello. Gotta see what items are on this floor. Oh no! Bam! Gave yourself an October deadline because you knew this would happen? Aww. Well, if you're passionate about it, I don't see anything wrong with working on it. It took me way too long growing up to realize that the Geo Pebble and the Graveler Rock are references to Geodude and Graveler. I am embarrassed to say that, but it's true. Ah! Me when I scream. Hoping you eventually get it, have a nice life, 2D. I think you're gonna do a fantastic job. Oh. Yeah. I need to calm down now. I'm the one who needs to calm down. Never seen someone use skating? Oh, well, now you do. I mean, chat would probably like to see me using skirt, let's be honest. But so far the playthrough's been super fun. I really enjoyed it. I always think it's kind of interesting how, like, certain games, or not necessarily certain games, but, like, Mystery Dungeon especially takes moves that are, like, kind of mundane, and, like, either reworks them or recontextualizes them so they're actually, like, really good. Like, a lot of multi-hitting moves in most Pokemon games, unless you're, like, Loaded Dice Breloom with Technician, or, like, Population Bomb, Mousehold, they're not like usually that big of a threat. But here, if you get hit by a pin missile, you have to start praying. And I think it's kind of interesting the way that they do that. Ah! Ah! Hi, Steve! I do also like that they've added, like, sort of, like, tiny reviver scenes and max ethers to kind of, like, rebalance. Because, like, max elixirs and full-on revival seeds are really strong. But because of that, they kind of had to limit the quantity of them that were available. Oh no! That's cool. I like that. I like that little, like, mid-transition dialogue. That was really cool. I like that. Come on! Yeah! It's always good spawning right next to a staircase in this game. It always feels amazing. I don't think we're gonna get burned up here. However, I am getting hungry up here, so... My favorite Digimon? I feel like saying, like, Wargreymon or something is very, like, kind of, I don't want to say basic, but it is kind of basic. Omnimon is super cool. I like Omnimon. Beyond that, I like Renamon's design. I think Renamon's cool. Just kind of like Lucario in that way. They're both really cool. Chat needs to reload! Wait, what? Oh no, not me! Don't attack me, no! Hold on. Ah! I got bam. He survived 2 hits! He's too powerful. He's too dangerous to be left alive! It is kind of weird how, like, the enemy moves and then your teammates move. I'm part of Team Rocket? Why do you say that? Is it because I went blasting off again? Does anyone remember that clip from the Pokemon anime where, like, they were talking, they were, like, stealing some like lotion for like itching, And one of the lines for their... Because they changed the motto to be based around what they were doing. And Jesse says, to protect us from all of that chafing and itching. And then James says, it might finally stop Jesse's complaining. Because I went blasting off again, no! Can see us reciting the original motto? Absolutely. That's absolutely fair. You know, in fact, you know what? I'm gonna see if I can call Weibo right now. We're calling Weibo live on stream. Weibo!
Hello?
Weibo!
It's me?
I'm live on stream right now, and we need to recite the Team Rocket motto.
Oh no! Okay, I got this.
Prepare for trouble!
And make it double.
To protect the world from devastation!
That was the only part that I know.
Thank you, Weibo.
You're welcome, Aurum.
Please, someone clip that! Oh. Calling Weibo prank gone wrong. If it works, this proves your point. Oh no! Did it work though? That's the question. From a certain point of view, did it work? I'm sorry, Weibo! I'm sorry! I hope you were having a good day until that point, Weibo. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. We got all their balls. Why are you laughing? No, don't squish a boo. Don't squish a boo. Also, hi, Salty. No! Weibo squished a sad boy. Huh? Weibo squish Aurum. No! I don't believe Weibo too cool. She would never do something like this. Never ever. I can't believe it. I shan't believe it. Oh no! We can still make the clip afterwards once the stream is done. We can go back on the VOD. And lurking? Okay. Have a good rest of your day, Annie. Ah! Should be in clips somewhere. That's good. Chat leveled up! Wait, stairs. We should be at the boss now, right? Heart of the Frosty Forest. Gosh. I love this stage. Huh? Since when? It's like I'm looking in a mirror. That mirror better not die in a thunderbolt, though. That's a shame. If you had a copy of yourself, what's the first thing that you'd do? I think I'd have one version of me sleep and the other actually do all the work. And then they alternate. We never stop working and we never stop sleeping. Articuno? No, I didn't say anything. Turn back? Why can't we pass? Oh. You have not, you have not given us a second to answer. Articuno! It's looking like a mirror. I need to turn on the monitor. No! This? No stat drops? Okay. But you can be confused. How did you still hit? You're confused! Ah! How are you hitting both of us? This doesn't seem fair. You remember he was supposed to be confused. Don't touch chat! Ah! It's paralyzed! Did it immediately stop being paralyzed? I'm so upset! Oh, it's because I was slowed. It's paralyzed. It's no longer paralyzed. I crit it again. What do you mean touch us more? Oh. Why does chat want to be touched by Articuno? so cool! I have the ability to sense natural disasters, and oh boy! They're happening everywhere. We are already doing that! Yeah! Absol! Absol's only one level higher than me. I think this is supposed to be like the kind of character that like carries you through the dungeons, or like the later dungeons, but he's like the same level as us. We've walked a long way here. Chow looks exhausted too. What's in store for us ahead? Are we really doing the right thing? Absol's just chilling. Absol's just like same stuff, different day. Daijoubu! Oh! What? Explorers of Sky? Huh? Huh? Ben? Dang of the system. Ben. Are we getting to the sad part? I don't think it's this early. I don't think it's this early. No, it can't be. Have you ever thought of doing creepypasta readings? That would be a good idea. I need to consider doing that, honestly. I got past Moltres and Zapdos. Yeah, we just passed Articuno. So is that the sad? That can't be the sad part this early, right? Surely not. Ah no! Okay, I'm sorry. So that's what happened. Can draw a quick hour or two sketch for each thing I read. Use different voices. Can have a standard narrator voice and give each character a voice. That's such a good idea! That's actually a really good idea. I saw it wasn't a creepypasta, it was an SCP file for Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's. And I'm just remembering the clip of him going, you know, sometimes the suit still goes off by itself. I'm nearing the sadness. Oh no! It's time to go to heaven, my child. Don't know if I can do femme voices. I could, that's true. Yeah, I'm not the best at doing feminine voices. This game offers a diverse selection of dialogue options. I mean, like, what's it called? Like, Star Wars 2? Hold on one sec. Ninetales, here we go, 20 floors? No! Actually, 20 floors isn't that bad. Double down on it, give every feminine character the solid snake voice. Just read it flat. Oh. True. Chad believes in me. Better than Rayquaza's mouth. I mean. Could read the thumb ones flat and just listen for sure. Aw, thank you. Tiny Woods. It cannot have been this soon that we're already getting to, like, the big sad part. I refuse to believe it. So wondering about my voices that's comfy? I mean, that's fair. I mean, I'd say I'm generally, like, I'm generally pretty good about at least trying other voices. There's a sad part in Mystery Dungeon. There's a sad part in every Mystery Dungeon game, but it's usually later. I'm not prepared emotionally, like, already. Actively hoping I get a game over? Why? Why would you hope for that? Oh! Please, I simply need to know. Zangoose! I was about to get rolled up on like 2 different Zangoose. I think I will avoid the large cluster of other Pokemon. What's the throwing arc on these? I forget. Oh, it's horrible. I remember you used to be able to get like some weird diagonal of it, but not anymore, it seems. We are simply 2 snipers. Game overs mean more content. Can't tell you how many times I've thrown a game just for that. That sounds dishonest. That sounds like a bit of silly behavior, not gonna lie. forgot there's modern... I don't know why I said... I don't know why I said I forgot there's modern moves, because disarming voice is right there. I always... That's another thing. I always get water sport and water spout confused. Hello? Ah! Boom! It's not dishonest if the next game I play I'm genuinely bad at. You know what? That's fair. Honestly, that's fair. This dungeon cannot have actually 24s. You're pulling my leg. Why are we attacking it? It's asleep now! Okay, that was mean. Huh? I didn't even realize there was a sparkling floor. No, I don't think he will. We gotta loot all the items! Haha! Aurum pulls a Kaima when he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! If you attack me next turn, you'll bully me and I will cry. Hold on there, Yugi. Your attack could send me off the edge of the cliff! I leveled up! Nice! Okay, so hear me out, chat. This is really good coverage. I think I'm gonna get rid of disarming voice, because it's really good coverage. Now, aside from, I think, Shedinja, there isn't anything that I don't hit super effective. Or not super effective, but at least, like, normal effective. Smack! Where are we going? We're going this way. Hey, I leveled up. Didn't I see a level 50 Pokemon earlier? I could probably take it out. No! I get destroyed. Pineco! Ice Beam's so good in this game. So is Thunderbolt. Now I want to do the Kaiba voice. You guys got me doing the Kaiba voice. but it doesn't work because we're playing Pokemon. Haha! I'm a normal type! What floor is this? 10th floor. We're halfway there. More than halfway there. What are some, like, weird stream ideas that, like, technically could happen, but I don't think under any circumstances could happen? I don't know. Aurum teaches how to use an abacus. That's... I don't actually know how to use one. But we could make a stream of me attempting. It's just eventually just gonna be me going like, oh, I like the little beads. Typical math stream. I'm gonna teach you how to do quadratic formulas. Alright, chat, this is how we find the derivative. Can I do an Optimus Prime voice?
One copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch, please.
I don't know if that was good. I hope it was, I really do. Ah! I'm like...
Bumblebee, I need to make a ham and cheese sandwich.
Hold on, let me get closer to the mic and do it.
You see, Optimus, you see, Megatron, I was in a goofy, silly mood. One copy of Animal Crossing New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch, please.
I hope that was what you were looking for. Pupitar! It doesn't matter! Wait.
One shall stand, so one shall fall.
Wait. Wait, look. Look who fell asleep first! Prank of John! Ah! No! That's not lewd! I slapped him because that's what happens in the video. It's not lewd. Don't say it was lewd. Hey yo, look who fell asleep first! Ah! Oh no, I fell asleep. Wait, I want to do it a third time. I need to do it a third time. Prank him, John! It actually was worth it, hold on! I can't keep saying it. I can't keep saying it. It's gonna get so old so fast. Every time I round the corner. Oh no! Everywhere I look, I see his face. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, I did not know that slacking was here, nor did I know that they spawned sleeping when I learned Wake Up Slap. I just thought it would be good coverage, and now it has paid off tenfold. Ah! I fell asleep first! What do you mean? He only slaps him once! Midway point! How many floors do we have? Like 5 now? Probably. Oh! I think I was right. Yeah, I can count. Oh, it happened twice! Double team? No. Only one. There will be no double teaming here. It doesn't matter because chat turns off the weather. I feel like today's episode, if it's going to result in anything, is going to somehow result in fan art of me walking up to sleeping people and just smacking them in the face. He stands up to confirm. Ah! What's wrong with a good double team? Evasion is smelly. Aurum art, this is true. That's why my Twitter tag is Aurum art. Cause it's like a multi-layered pun. I am very proud of that, I will say. I'm proud of, like, the multi-layered punning on that. Stop. Alright, I think we're one away from the top. Chow, what are you doing? Oh. Okay, fair enough. Ah! Chow. Smack him. I feel really bad because, like, occasionally I'll look and I'll see, like, a comment that got lost in the mix because my, there's something wrong with my Streamlabs where every time, like, every couple, like, minute or so, it'll try to, like, re-log into chat and certain messages will just get, like, written over by the... Battery reading? No! It's not here on my computer, so I have to look down at my phone to see it. Hey! What does squeeze out do? Chow, why do you have an ability called squeeze out? The cat ears will Aurum cat ears will we see Aurum wear them only what? Or not Streamlabs, Stream Elements. I'm on Stream Elements right now. I used to use Streamlabs. I get the names confused. Wait, let me... No. This should be the boss, right? That sounds like a boss. The lack of sound sounds like a boss. Ah! No! Look at Alakazam running! Ah! Ah! Psyduck looks goofy with the serious face. I agree. However... Oh! Who is the human? Ah! It's not me! Salty, no! I know the game, but you can't go spoiling it for people who don't know! Chad gonna hug me! Ah! Ah! No, I'm the one who spoiled it. Ninetales really told people to stop drawing conclusions. Sad part? That is... Oh no! No, wait, hold on. I already got thrown! I didn't even notice! Ah! Ninetales is just completely chill with all this, by the way. Groudon! It's after Rayquaza. See, that sounds a bit more correct. That sounds like it's... We need to get our gold rank the easy way. There's an easy way?! What's the easy way? Yeah, that's fair enough. So, remember the original had double the floors, or felt like it, because it was like 60 floors for Rayquaza. Yeah, that sounds about right. is no fleck, there is only letters! It looks like a news. Yes, that is in fact a newspaper. Is the slime on my tentacle sticky? No, it's not sticky. That would be super gross. Don't. We keep them nice and smooth because if it's sticky, then I can't get in and out of clothes very easy. Also, because then it's like really weird, like if you're in like bed or something, or like just even like sitting around the house and it's like, it's sticky, gross. Ah! There they go! Can't be crying, this is true. I think we're gonna wrap up here. I know this is kind of like, this was absolutely on the shorter side. But this is like the resolution of a big arc. And I was really happy doing this. I'm sorry that this is super, super short, but I do actually have to go now. I'm sorry. So we're gonna roll it out. Let's actually, you know what we haven't done in a while. We haven't raided someone, so we're gonna raid someone. We're gonna raid Ori. Ori is a good friend, so be very nice to them. I need glue, and I don't have any actual glue. I was wondering if. No, don't do that. That's gonna hurt a lot, and it's not gonna be sticky. But it's raid time. Bye.